Question number 17. Foci is at plus or minus 3, 0 and they have given the value of A, which is 4. Okay. So, if foci plus or minus C, 0. So, A be plus or minus A, 0. Your B will be 0, plus or minus B. So, ellipse ellipse is along the x-axis. A coordinate A x coordinate. So, this is A. So, this is A, 0. This is minus A, 0. 0, B, 0, minus B. Focus inge. So, this will be C, 0 and minus C, 0. So, how does my equation look like? A is along the x-axis. So, x square by A square plus y square by B square equals 1. So, if A oda value 4, C oda value 3, B enna A square minus B square equals C square is the relation. B square is A square minus C square. So, 14 square, 4 square minus 3 square. So, I have 16 minus 9, which is 7. So, B square is 7, B equals root 7. So, what is my equation? X square by A square plus Y square by B square equals 1. Okay. Question number 18. B equals C 3, C equals 4 and the center is at the origin. Foci is on the x-axis. On the x-axis na coordinate eppadi irukum? Plus or minus C, 0. So, the rest are plus or minus A, 0 and 0, plus or minus B. So, ellipse eppadi irukum? A is along the x-axis. So, this is how it will look like. A, 0. My focus is along the x-axis. Correct? Minus C, 0, minus A, 0. This is 0, B. This is 0, minus B. So, I have my values of B and C. How does my equation look like? X square by A square plus Y square by B square equals 1. So, if A square minus B square equals C square, what is my A square? B square plus C square. So, it is 3 square plus 4 square, which is 9 plus 16, which is 25. So, A square is 25, A equals 5. So, equation enago x square divided by A square plus Y square divided by B square, which is 3 square 9 equals 1. So, this is my equation. Okay. Question number 19. Center at 0, 0, major axis on the y axis. So, major axis enga irukku? Y axis. So, what will be my coordinates? 0, plus or minus A and 0, plus or minus C is my foci. What is my other vertex? Plus or minus B, 0. Okay. This interpret paniyachu. Passes through the points 3, 2 and 1, 6. Okay. So, how does my ellipse look like? Major axis along the y axis. So, y axis la irukku. So, this will be my ellipse. This is my point 0, A, 0, C and P, 0. I am marking only the positive. The negatives are understood. Okay. So, how does my equation look like? Y axis la A irukku. So, y square by A square plus x square by B square equals 1. I know 3, 2 and 1, 6 lie on them. So, I substitute the value 3 and 2. So, 3 vandu x square. So, 3 square by B square equals 1 plus y square is 2. 2 square by A square. So, this is 4 divided by A square plus 9 divided by B square equals 1. So, this is one equation. What is my other one? 1 and 6. So, I substitute the values of 1 and 6. So, I have 6 square by A square plus 1 square by B square equals 1. X and Y confused panikadinga. I have written it the other way because it is along the y axis. It's y square by A square. This maathi ezhudalam because it's a plus. Okay, doesn't really matter. Don't mix the values of x and y. So, I have 36 by A square plus 1 by B square equals 1. So, if I am going to substitute 1 by A square to be P and 1 by B square to be Q. So, what do my equations become? This equation becomes 4P plus 9Q equals 1 and this becomes 36P plus Q equals 1. So, I can either multiply this equation by 9 or I can multiply this equation by 9. So, I can cancel P. I am going to multiply this equation by 9. So, I am left with 9 4 36P plus 9 9 81Q equals 9 times 1 is 9. 36P plus Q equals 1. So, when I subtract minus 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 இது cancel ஆயிடும் 80q equals 8 q equals 1 by 10 8 by 80 which is 1 by 10 இப்போ q value எங்க substitute பண்ணா I have 36p plus 1 by 10 equals 1 36p equals 1 minus 1 by 10 36p equals 10 minus 1 by 10 which is 9 by 10 9 and 36 um cancel aguma I'll bring it to the other side so I have p equals 9 by 10 times 36 which is 1 by 40 so my q is 1 by b square so what is my b square 1 by q adhe mari a square is 1 by p a square is 1 by p so what is my b square 1 by q is nothing but 1 by 1 over 10 so I have 10 a square is 1 by 1 by 40 so I have 40 so idan a square idan b square so what is my equation is y square by a square plus x square by b square equals 1 okay question number 20 major axis is on the x axis so major axis enga irukku x axis la irukku so where will by foci be it will be plus or minus c comma 0 so plus or minus a comma 0 0 comma plus or minus b so ellipse eppadi irukum major axis is along the x axis so it will be like this I have a comma 0 0 comma b c comma 0 so these are my points what else is given they pass through the point 4 comma 3 and 6 comma 2 so இப்போ equation எப்படி இருக்கும் the x a is along the x axis so it's x square by a square plus y square by b square equals 1 I know 4 comma 3 lies on this so I substitute 4 square by a square plus 3 square by b square equals 1 16 by a square plus 9 by b square equals 1 similarly 6 comma 2 lies on this so I put 6 square by a square plus 2 square by b square equals 1 36 by a square plus 4 by b square equals 1 adhe mari substitution so 1 by a square is p 1 by b square is q so I have in the equation 16p plus 9q equals 1 this equation becomes 36p plus 4q equals 1 so I multiply this equation by 4 and this equation by 9 in order to cancel the q terms so this is multiplied by 4 and this is multiplied by 9 so what do I have 16 4s are 64p plus 9 4 36 so 36q equals 4 times 1 is 4 inge 36 times 9 so 9 6 54 5 9 3 27 27 plus 5 is 32p plus 9 4 36q equals 9 okay so when I subtract these I'm left with 324 minus 64 so I have 0 6 2 minus 260p plus 0 equals minus 5 p equals 5 divided by 260 5 ala pogum so 5 5s are 25 1 2 so p equals 1 by 52 I substitute this in one of the equations so I have 16 times 1 by 52 plus 9q equals 1 so 9q equals 1 minus the cancel panna 4 4s are 4 1s are 4 3s are so 4 by 13 4 by 13 so 9q equals 13 minus 4 by 13 which is 9 by 13 so q is 1 by 13 so idukku appuram enna theriyum your a square is 1 by p and b square is 1 by q so a square 1 by p enna 52 b square is 1 by q which is 30 so what is your equation x square by a square plus y square by b square equals 1 okay Thank you so much for watching Math&Me with me Nikhila Sankar. Idoda ellipse mudinjது. Next video la we'll solve some hyperbola questions. Okay? See you. Bye.